What if I told you saving your first $10,000 has very little to do with how much money you earn? Some people make over $100,000 a year and still have nothing saved, while others earning far less quietly reach $10,000. So what's the difference? Today, I'll show you 7 proven strategies that can help you save your first $10,000 faster without feeling like you're giving up your entire life. Let's get started. The first strategy is to give every dollar a job. Most people receive their paycheck, pay a few bills, spend money throughout the month, and then hope there's something left to save. Unfortunately, that almost never works. Money without a plan has a habit of disappearing. That's why successful savers don't wonder where their money went. They decide where every dollar will go before they spend it. The easiest way to do this is by creating a simple monthly budget. It doesn't have to be complicated. Just divide your income into clear categories: housing, food, transportation, bills, entertainment, savings, and any other essential expenses. When every dollar has a purpose, you're far less likely to waste money on impulse purchases. Instead of asking, "Can I afford this?" you'll naturally start asking, "Is this worth taking money away from my savings goal?" That small shift in thinking can completely change the way you manage your money. Now let's move to strategy number 2. Pay yourself first. This is one of the most powerful financial habits used by people who consistently build wealth. Most people save whatever money is left at the end of the month, but financially successful people do the exact opposite. The moment they receive their paycheck, they immediately move a portion of it into savings. Before shopping, before entertainment, before unnecessary spending, because they understand one important truth. If saving is your last priority, it usually never happens. Even setting aside just 10% of every paycheck can produce remarkable results over time. And if 10% feels impossible today, start with 5%. The amount isn't what matters most. The habit is. Once saving becomes automatic, increasing the amount later becomes much easier. Remember, building your first $10,000 isn't about making one perfect financial decision. It's about making hundreds of small, smart decisions consistently. Now let's move to strategy number 3. Track every dollar you spend. This may sound simple, but it's one of the biggest differences between people who struggle financially and those who build wealth. Think about it. If you don't know where your money is going, how can you expect to control it? For just 1 month, keep track of every expense, every coffee, every online purchase, every streaming subscription, every restaurant meal, every dollar. You might be surprised by what you discover. Many people find they're spending hundreds of dollars each month on things they barely remember buying. That's money that could have been growing your savings instead. You don't need an expensive app. A simple notebook, a spreadsheet, or your phone's notes app is more than enough, because awareness creates control, and control creates savings. Now let's move to strategy number 4. Cut back on the expenses that don't truly improve your life. Notice I didn't say, stop enjoying life. That's not the goal. Saving money doesn't mean living miserably. It means spending intentionally. Ask yourself one simple question before making a purchase. Will I still be happy I bought this a month from now? If the answer is no, consider putting that money into your savings instead. For example, making coffee at home a few days each week, cooking 1 or 2 extra meals instead of ordering takeout, canceling subscriptions you rarely use, waiting 24 hours before making an impulse purchase. These aren't huge sacrifices. They're small lifestyle adjustments that can free up hundreds or even thousands of dollars over the course of a year. Now let's move to strategy number 5. Increase your income instead of focusing only on spending less. There's a limit to how much you can cut your expenses, but there's often no limit to how much you can increase your income. You could work a few extra hours, start freelancing, sell items you no longer use, offer a skill online, or begin a small side business. Even earning an extra $200 or $300 each month can dramatically speed up your journey towards saving your first $10,000. Here's the important part. Whenever you earn extra money, don't treat it like spending money. Treat it like savings money. If every bonus, every tax refund, every cashback reward, and every side income payment goes directly into your savings, you'll reach your goal much faster than you ever imagined. Now let's move to strategy number 6. Make your savings work for you. Saving money is important, but where you keep that money also matters. Many people leave all of their savings in a regular checking account where it earns little or no interest. Instead, Consider keeping your long-term savings in a high-yield savings account. This allows your money to grow while still remaining safe and accessible. Over time, you'll earn interest not only on the money you save, but also on the interest you've already earned. That's the power of compound growth. It may not seem like much at first, but month after month, year after year, those extra dollars can add up without you doing any extra work. The key is to let your money grow instead of letting it sit still. And finally, let's move to strategy number 7. Stay consistent, even when progress feels slow. This is where most people give up. They save for a month, maybe 2, and then they get discouraged because they haven't reached their goal yet. But remember this, no one saves their first $10,000 overnight. Every successful saver started exactly where you are today, with one small deposit, then another, and another. The people who eventually reach their financial goals aren't always the ones who earn the most. They're the ones who refuse to quit. There will be months when you save less than you planned. Unexpected expenses will happen. Life will get in the way. That's completely normal. What matters isn't being perfect. What matters is getting back on track and continuing to move forward. Because consistency will always beat perfection. Let's quickly recap today's 7 proven strategies. First, give every dollar a job. Second, pay yourself first. Third, track every dollar you spend. Fourth, reduce expenses that don't truly improve your life. Fifth, increase your income whenever possible. Sixth, make your savings work for you. And finally, stay consistent no matter how small your progress seems. Here's one thing I want you to remember. Saving your first $10,000 isn't just about reaching a number. It's about building financial habits that can benefit you for the rest of your life. Once you learn how to save your first $10,000, saving your next $10,000 becomes much easier. Your future self will thank you for every smart decision you make today. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more easy-to-understand personal finance tips. Every week, you'll learn practical strategies to save more money, eliminate debt, build wealth, and make smarter financial decisions with confidence. Thanks so much for watching. Take care, keep building your financial future, and I'll see you in the next video.